Yo, what's going on? So, Han Callan in my Discord server posted this video. Shout out to him, the big goat. This apparently is one of the best Thors in China, playing on one of the hardest maps objectively, I'd say. This or Midtown, two of the worst Thor maps in my opinion, so let's go, bruh. Let's right off the bat, popping the awakening shots. There's an enemy Thor on the team, and a Star-Lord diving in. That was a magic, never mind, a magic diving in. So he murders Magic, murders Thor, then immediately goes forward. 2 picks. Okay, so I guess we started the game off in the middle of a fight, but if we kind of saw his positioning, it was pretty far in the back, and he had the awakening popped already. But gee, it's a minute into the game and he has 70% on his ultimate already. Holy frick! He has most ultimate charge in the entire game. So we start off this VOD, and he already has 20% on his ultimate charge, right? And then Namor has 24. Right, so we're about 20 seconds into the game. A big observation here is this guy uses his awakening in the beginning of the game to get his ultimate charge, which is pretty interesting because I stopped doing that. There's only one explanation to it, right? He had to have popped the awakening in the beginning and got like a massive play on somebody. Like he hit somebody 5 times, 5 to like 11 times. But either way, I stopped doing that because I thought I was feeding the supports, which in theory you are. And I thought it was more worth to just kind of save your awakening for them to go on point and just not give the supports healing. But I mean, obviously he goes for it in the beginning of the game, and this is what gives him his ultimate charge at presumably probably like, yeah, I would say like a minute and a half into this push, maybe a little bit more, but he gets his ultimate like first out of his entire team. So again, you can see how he's positioning. It's really reserved and close to his team. He's playing Thor as a peeler. Okay, so yeah, the enemy Thor flanks around and he pops awakening immediately. Doesn't even knock him backwards, pops awakening, says kill him. Then he sees a Psylocke, goes for her. Not the Magneto, though. He goes for the Psylocke immediately. Knocks her away. Pops the Awakening again, though. Goes Lightning Realm into Awakening. Psylocke goes in, and now he's not wasting that much time. Just, you know, sees his Cloak ultimate's down, so he's diving the backline. Found a support. Pops her ultimate now. Playing super reserved. He has his ultimate and everything, but he's still playing very reserved. Knocking her backwards a little bit. Marking her, though, making sure he knows where she's at, but his entire team ends up dying, so it is what it is. He lost that point. So we're gonna pause it again. I'm gonna pause this again. As you saw, though, he was playing incredibly reserved. This guy, he didn't pop his ultimate. He knew that the Luna and the Mantis both had her ultimates up, so he couldn't really do anything about that. He had to play super slow, and from there, his entire team died. But as you saw, sometimes you just can't do anything. And it's a good point to make here that he didn't just randomly use his ultimate because his whole team died and he wanted to make a play. No, sometimes you just can't do anything, die, and make the next play after your entire team is back. If you lose the point, and it is what it is. I mean, don't lose the goddamn game over it, but if you lose the 1 point, it is what it is. Sometimes you just can't do anything about it. Your entire team died. What can he do? His supports didn't react to with their ultimates, so it is what it is. So again, popping the awakening, staying close to his team, not using any of his moves to go on high ground, no lightning realms, nothing, to sit behind a box, pops the awakening again, and there it is. He's playing Thor on defense, very reserved. Punching the enemy Thor in the head, going forward because he has Cloak ultimate here, just going crazy, just building up his ultimate, which he already has, but just building the DPS down. Getting his awakening back, finds the Psylocke, locks down, forces her to dash out twice, hits the Punisher twice, and gets a good kill on that with the Star-Lord. Nice follow-up there. The enemy Thor ulties, backs up a little bit, then pops the awakening again. He has the, it looks like his regular Cloak ultimate this time, not Loki. So he can play in this, but he's choosing not to. There's no rocket, but as you can see, he's still just waiting for his awakening. This guy just sat behind a box for 10 seconds to build his awakening. I don't want to hear you guys ever say you can't do that, brah. Found an opening. He realized that both supports use their ultimates, and he found the Punisher instead of going for the Mantis. He goes for the Punisher. Pretty interesting. No hammer throws here, and goes for the awakening again. Doesn't even get out. He just dies on point. This is another one of my strats that I feel like I don't really vocalize too much, but it's something that I go for quite a bit, where I will just kind of sit on a payload. If I know my entire team's getting owned, my play legit will just be sit on the payload and just like stall time. So I don't know if he just knew his entire team was dead here, because let's see, his Star-Lord dies, he kills the Punisher, so trades 1 for 1, goes to the back line. But he still has everybody on his team alive. Like, backing up right here, he had the time to just back up right here, pop the awakening, or sorry, pop the storm surge, and he still would get 100 shield, but he pops the awakening regardless and just fights it to the death. I don't know, maybe he just figured that he should be alive. I'm not sure. I don't know. So he lost 2 members now. He has to play main tank. 2 guys are dead. He goes back on the cart, swings at Magneto, and immediately just goes for the awakening, but he dives the backline though. I don't know if Luna knows, but Luna could have actually survived that if she played closer to him, to our mag, but Then he knocks a Magneto into his team. There we go, seeing a classic little pushback maneuver. Sick nasty, lands a billion of his shots. Quick little 3-piece on the Magneto, hitting the Mantis with a 2-piece. Venom dies then. So this guy's a big Awakening bot on defense. I am very curious to see how he plays on offense, but he's a massive Awakening bot on defense. If you watch my coaching guide, I gave the exact idea of how to play Thor. Same exact idea. Just sit back, pop the Awakening on defense. All you have to do, really, just play Peel. You're on defense, right? You're not looking for these nasty plays. So Venom goes in and he marks him immediately. A very, very, very good play. A classic play. His cloak ulties, and he's still kiting back a little bit because they have so much dive. He wants to play Peel regardless. Pops the Awakening, wants to focus on the duelists that are going to kill supports. Hits Magneto a little bit to build up his Awakening, then goes for the supports again. Sees people dive in his backline though, so he turns around immediately. A really, really, really good idea of how to Peel. As you saw, he put a lot of pressure down. Oh, we'll finish this first. Going for the Magneto next. His whole team's kind of getting ran down. A little bit of a waste of the ultimate there. Kind of unlucky. Kind of just wanted to use a particular Magneto. I get it. Felt kind of pressured. Pushes forward still. Goes for the support. Support ends up peeling back though. The Magneto misses the Kobe, sadly. Now his Magneto goes in. And he doesn't really want to play Peel because he knows his tank's in the backline. He's kind of just sitting on the cart. Playing main tank there. Playing a little bit of time, but his whole team's getting known, so yeah, so that whole fight was very interesting. Why it was really interesting was, again, he has a very reserved mentality because he knows who the comp is, right? This is a very interesting game to see. The Awakening strategy works out even better because they have so much dive that he doesn't have to do anything besides use Awakening. He's not using Storm Surge to fight the Moon Knight. He's not using Storm Surge to find the Hela. He's literally just popping his single Awakening to kill the Magic who dives in. But yeah, it's pretty decisive because we don't really see a glimpse of how he would play if they had more people in the backline. It's fitting his Awakening style pretty well. But one big play I'm going to call out is Luna Snow was walking in the very, very back. And all he did was walk towards her a little bit, force her to back up while she was trying to play on her divers. So she was trying to get close to the Magic and the Venom, get them healed up, but instead he walks towards her, so she has to back up behind the Payload, and then he just turns around and peels and goes in the divers. It's a super good strategy that I talked about in the diving video, where sometimes the best way to counter characters like Star-Lord or Psylocke is actually by going for the healers, and then if you have to, you can peel. Forcing the peelers to avoid their actual divers, it's a really good strategy, and it makes it so hopefully if the secondary tank is playing correctly, he can play with your team then and peel a lot easier because the divers in theory will get one shot. So again with the diving comp, and he's just popping the Awakening constantly. The diving comp and the Namor, pretty rough. First time I've seen him use his Storm Surge pretty aggressively here, besides the one time he knocked the Magneto backwards. Pretty interesting. And he waits for his Awakening to be up and his challenges the Psylocke. She was taking pop shots, he had enough. Then again, Storm Surge back onto the Payload. Pops the Lightning Realm to get full Awakening. Here's the Magic ultimate and his cloak responds, but he wants to respond immediately and get the kill on that. Perfect play. Thor can destroy Magic, especially in her ultimate. Here we go, gets put to sleep. No one wants to wake him up. Pretty selfish. There we go, gets out of it. Has his Lightning Realm and everything, but pops the Awakening, goes for the Mantis. I don't think he knows his team is dead yet. I mean, still, nobody responded to him, so instead of going for the divers again, he just went for the supports. And then he murders everybody. What the heck? Oh, Thor! Oh my Thor! No heals, no heals, no heals, no heals. Oh my Thor! Okay, he got a tiny bit of heals right there, but I don't, like barely. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there are so many ways you can play Thor. There just are so many ways you can play Thor. This man is popping Awakening off cooldown. It's not bad though because he's getting kills. And how he played Thor 2 seconds ago was he dove the Magic who had her ultimate up. And then he says to himself, okay, well, the only other play they can make is Psylocke ultimate here, and if that happens, my team is either gone or the ultimate. So he just finds a little pocket, goes for the supports, and again, he cuts off divers from the supports, so now no one can heal the divers, and he's just having a free time hitting the backline because no one's gonna help them out either. Very two cut and dry ways to play Thor, but not a lot of players incorporated it on defense and in the span of 20 seconds. Insane. So holds the fort down again, pops the Awakening, immediate Lightning Realm into the Awakening again, per usual, you know what I'm saying? Never waste any of your skills on anything else but the Awakening. Little Magneto bubble for the Luna Snow. Perfect play. Luna doesn't want to use her damage boost though, because she's not near Namor. Unlucky. Everyone peels back. The second Venom goes in though. As you can see, he's not playing aggressively. He's not playing up. He's not making a line. He is backing up because he's the one that has to deal with the Venom here. Not Magneto. Nobody else. Him. Him and his duelist deal with this guy. This definitely solidifies my method of how I play on defense, and this kind of confirms that everything I was saying, hopefully, is working out, because, I mean, it works out for somebody else, it works out for me. I got rank 100, and this is my strategy, just kind of popping Awakening off cooldown and being a menace whenever you can. I think on Clintar especially, there's not many high ground points you can go for to knock the enemies into your team. Not like Midtown, or the Asgard map, or the Spider Tokyo map, so seeing somebody just completely Awakening bot out, that was pretty interesting. But he still peeled, and he still found his openings whenever he had to. So we open up with Cloak Ultimate. Not sure what was even going on, but he's only at 41% Ultimate a minute into the game, so pretty hard offense it looked like. But Cloak goes in, they get the entire point. Not even sure what happened, but kind of sucks because I want to see the opening of Clintar. Alright, now we have the point down and see how he plays it. The second point, it's a lot better for Thor. Way better. I really want to see how he opened up though, but the Psylocke ulties and he just walks forward because he knows his support of ultimates. Very good. He holds his line. And honestly, I like it. So I'm not sure if he just knew that his Luna Snow didn't damage boost. I mean, nobody died from it. It looked like she had the damage boost kind of on, but nobody died from it. So I like it. It's a play where he knows everyone's on the ground and it's going to be a free couple of kills. He found this window, he looked for it, and I mean, there it was. They have no support ultimate, so why not go for it? I don't think it's that bad. And he'll probably have his ultimate up by the time that they get theirs and use theirs. So yeah, not too bad. So holds the line here. Super good tank lineup, to be honest. Magneto plus Thor. Sees Mag got pretty low. Storm Surges immediately in and looks for a little back combo. I like that shit. A little knockback combo. Jumps out of the Namor ultimate though. Pretty slick, but pops the Awakening. Not diving any deeper. Not handling these Namor turrets either. This guy says, fuck that. It's my team's job. Backs up a little bit. Doesn't go into the ball, but he still backs up. His Star-Lord dies, sadly. No one playing that aggressively, and now he's a backup, concede a little bit of space. Waiting for the Awakening to come out. Pops the Awakening again. Walks forward. Storm Surge up. Storm Surge forward. Wow. Okay, onto the Magneto. Pops the Awakening again. Gets the Psylocke off high ground. He doesn't rush her though. He gets her off high ground by Awakening. Then shoves forward with the Cloak Ultimate. Still not going up, not going down, not going side, not going left, up, sideways, right. He's just going forward. The Psylocke Ultimates, he says team saying the Cloak Ultimate we're fine. Pops Awakening again. Magneto goes for a Kobe. The enemy Mag goes for a Kobe, and he lands his though, but he goes for Magneto now. Doesn't dive the back line. He finds him caught out, pushes him around the wall, away from the healers. Insanely good pushback. That was really good. Pops the Awakening, lands a lot of them, but his whole team's dead again. Unlucky, bruh. Pushing back really well though. Not much to say about that play. Actually, there is. I'm just curious on why he's not doing anything else besides going forward. I feel like there's two different ways you can play the game, and in my methodology, I feel like maybe I go for the 40% plays way too much, and the 40% plays in quote in this situation would just be going to high ground. So getting high ground and then flying in the back line and forcing the enemy team to back up or turn their cameras around. I feel like that helps out a lot, but maybe his ideology is if I dive in the back line, I'll get one shot by Namor anyways, so there's no point to even look for a play like that. He's getting progress. It's not working, but I feel like it's just more of a reserved play for offense. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you'd be doing a little bit more. However, the Awakening shots are hitting, so yeah, I don't know. It feels like he's just kind of popping Awakening and sort of feeding, but I don't know. Let's continue. So it's Star-Lord ultimates and the Luna Snow ultimates, the Namor ultimates. So let's see how he uses his ultimate. So his Luna ultis. Now he wants to look for a damage boost. I can see he wants to look for a damage boost. It's so obvious. Oh, a nice little kill on the Luna Snow. They pop the Born again. He wants to find him ASAP. Looks up. He's not there. He looks over there. There he is. He finds him. Pops the E. Pops the... No Awakening yet. Boom. There it is. Gets one kill. Gets two kills. So they revived a little bit as well. Goes in the back line. Way too deep. And now they're pushed back super far. Holy cow, what the heck even happened there? They got pushed back way too far. Psylocke dives deep. Their Cloak Ultimate goes in. Magneto goes for a Kobe. The enemy Magneto. Does he hit it? He's right there. Oh, doesn't hit it. But his Star-Lord's dead, though. He's in the backline now on the very verge of the Cloak Ultimate. Mercing 3 supports. Always pretty annoying, but he finds an opening. He finds 2. That was his opening right there. That's what you have to do. There it is. Namor doesn't have bubbles, so he gets a kill. Holy. This guy legit said, "Fine, I'll do it myself." First time I've seen the Hammer Thor come out. Pick from the Adam Warlock. Pretty interesting fight. There on offense, he finally just went in on the supports. I mean, they have 3 of them. Found the window, found that opening. He locked in, he landed the shots, I can't lie. He landed all the shots, he locked the hell in. So he will not have his ultimate here, but the Lunar Snow will, so we'll see how that goes. It's pretty slick overtime. Staying close to the cart, not going too far out. Waiting for the awakening, pops it again. Goes for the Namor, it looks like. No bubble on Namor, maybe he's too slow, who knows, but he's dead though. The Born Again comes out, finds the Adam Warlock, he's dead now. Goes for Namor again, gets the pick off. Hammer throw, no, just pops the awakening immediately. Awakening, kills the Adam Warlock again. Goes for the Lunar Snow and dead again, hits his shots. And it's a fiesta from here, but he finds the supports. His tracking was support. Everybody else. Very smart. I mean, they're rocking triple supports. There's not much to really go against here besides... Oh, wow. Okay, the game just ends right there. Interesting. Okay. I feel like if you go back and watch my diamond coaching video, I literally gave the exact advice, but even I don't follow it that hard down to a T. Because it was crazy to watch this gameplay. This guy was never using Storm Surge for anything else. And obviously, if you're not going to use Storm Surge, you're not going to use fucking Hammer Throw. So, that was insane. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little VOD review. I've seen a couple more VODs posted in my channel, and some of them are dominations. So if you're interested in that, and you want to see more of this little style of a reaction to some of the best Thors around the world, let me know. Good luck in your games. Peace, boys.